The tremolo is something that, for non-string players, finger-picking players, it's more commonly used. And you can achieve tremolo effects on electric, but it's usually done through pedals or settings to create that sort of sustain effect, because tremolo I guess is specifically used to give the impression of sustaining a note. Okay, so very important when you practice these things, you do them very slowly. Okay, so in this case we've got we'll just play tremolo on the first string. Usually tremolo will be interchanged with a thumb, and then the tremolo, thumb, tremolo. That's usually a common way to play a tremolo. So it's usually will require an alternation of the three fingers, A, M, I. You could just do two fingers. Again, I have lots of different tremolo combinations in the description page to practice, to build your tremolo. So we'll just alternate with the bass strings, and then A, M, I, A, M, I. As if you were plucking normally, but just alternating with A, M, I. Now the key thing is you don't want to be plucking with the ring finger and then watching your other fingers move with it. You want to make sure that when you pluck with the ring finger, you don't see the other fingers moving with it. Okay, so they should be isolated. Okay, so practice, when you do practice the tremolo and build to it, try plucking with just the ring finger and controlling how your index and middle fingers move. Okay, so you want them as steady as possible. Same thing when you pluck with the middle finger, you want the ring finger and the index finger to be relaxed. You don't want to see them moving with the middle finger. And same thing with the index finger. You want to see the middle and the ring finger relaxed. Now, a good way of seeing, the tremolo, you want to try and make sure that, it's one continuous motion. Okay, so you have to build your speed up, but also try and play the tremolo with different accents slowly. So thumb, accenting that ring finger. And once you have a very strong arpeggio, technique, you should be able to apply that to the tremolo. So if you can play the arpeggios very quickly, you can usually apply that tremolo effect to one string. So that's PAMI on the arpeggio, and then I apply that arpeggio to one string. So you're creating that tremolo effect. Don't worry about too much about playing it quickly. It's about developing the isolation, playing it slowly and evenly, and that way creating different accents within the fingers will help you strengthen the connection of the finger and isolating that from the others. Okay, so watching the finger, the finger that's being plucked and the fingers that aren't being used is a very key thing in developing a good tremolo technique. So again, I've done a few exercises around tremolo technique, and it doesn't always have to be with 3 fingers. You can do a tremolo with just 2, with 3 fingers, with 2 fingers and the thumb. So I am like this. And of course, you can extend the tremolo, so you could go A, M, I, A, which are a lot more difficult. Flamenco is I, M. Flamenco tremolo is usually I, M, A, I, which I've got to practice that. I've been playing for many years, but yeah. So that's the tremolo for you pretty much. And it's a good effect to have, you know, if you're gonna play with chords. Something like that, you know. So, and there's lots of pieces around tremolo. So if you want to type in tremolo pieces and practice that, you know, you can do that with different chord shapes and things like that.